Welcome in every. Oh no. Yo, what the heck? Hmm. Yo, where's my desktop audio? What the hell is going on? Oh, hello. Hello, hello. 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 What the hell? How is my mic not working? Wow. Some serious BS. Hmm. Absolutely nothing. Power is on. Mic is not responding. Responding in there. Shut it down one more time. What up, Intrepid? Ugh. Hello. Come on. Yo, yo. Okay, that's working. Hmm. Hello, hello. Hello. What the hell? Hello. Wow. Hello, hello. Wow. So that's working. It's literally just in StreamYard, Streamlabs. Ook. So you can hear it for. Yeah. It's not showing me any audio whatsoever. Uh, Hello. Alright, let me turn off banana meter. Menu. Whoops. 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 Alright, try one more thing here. Okay, banana is off. Hello. Hello. All right, let's properties, device, game. Hello. No. Voice. Hello. Any audio? Nothing? Wow. Shit is dead. Mm-mm-mm. You can hear it? Wow. All right. Well, can you hear me right now, Jo? Because if you can, I'll just keep going. But yeah, it's making it look like there's absolutely no audio, like whatsoever. Pretty crazy. Not sure what that's about. What's going on, Kanga? All right, you say you can hear me. Let's get it in. A little bit of a late start, everybody. 45-33. Looks like the Suns must be doing work. Let's take a look here. I wonder if the Suns are gonna be able to get into the. I don't know. Are they doing a playoff? Are they doing a championship game, or is it just like whoever has the best record wins? So King started, Wainwright, Wright, Taylor. Let's see. And of course, my boy Zong hasn't played a freaking minute yet. I officially hate our coach. Our coach sucks. All right, I'm going to try to pull this game up on different stream. Let's see here. Give me a second. All right. Wish I had Sundo here to entertain everybody. What up, Iverson? All right, first I'll go main scene. What up? And then I'm going to pull this up. Let's see. YouTube. TV. Trying to do all this without getting copywritten, okay? All right. Tell me if you guys can hear the desktop audio. Can you hear the commercial right now? Can you hear this Sonic commercial? A collection video of Suns merch. What would that look like, Kanga? Can anybody hear the... Okay, you can't hear this commercial. Okay. This is nuts. All my audio is just completely dead to the world on this thing. I don't get it. Hmm. All right. Guess we're stuck. No game audio. Let's pull the game back up, though. All right. Whoops. Where is it? Where the heck did the game go? This is not my day, folks. This is not my day. Tyson Carter makes a 26-foot three-pointer, and that makes the Kings pull a full timeout. Damn, we only scored... Oh, we're the ones getting cooked. Look at this. 12-24 in the first. Sorry, 12-22 in the first quarter. That's a bad quarter. Maybe we're screwed. Oh my gosh. Ahmed Carter coming out of the game. Let me pull this up again. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. So annoying. To TV. Alright. There we go. Alright. I got the game working, finally. Thank you for your patience. Corner 3 from the Kings is good. Damn, whooping our ass. 50-36. That wouldn't be a bad idea for a video, Kanga. Right, looking for Ish. 10 seconds on the shot. Ooh, the Carter drives left and just throws that shit out of bounds to nobody. Threw it to nobody. Iverson, I'm thinking it's probably gonna take until like I don't know, Iverson. I really don't know. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea. I have no brilliant thing to say about KD other than it just sucks we have to sit around and wait, bro. I'm right there with you. Right. Trying to lock up. Got Sundo in the house almost. I don't know if he's ready. Oh my God! Who the hell hit that jumper? King's looking nice. Ish inbounding full court. 1.4 seconds. Catch the ball, Luau. Come on, dog. You already know that that's not going to happen. You already know you didn't have enough time to be making that pass. All right, Sundo's backstage. Sundo, you there? You are muted, Sundo. You can't hear me? Might be my fault. Let me change this up a little bit. Can you hear me now? Okay. Now, can the chat hear you? That's the real question. Because my Streamlabs is acting like it's completely dead. I have no desktop audio, no mic audio. Can the chat hear Sundo? That's the most important thing. Don't everybody answer in the stream at once. What, bro? They said can't hear or see Sundo. Well, yeah, I've got Sundo kind of yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, my only thing I can think to maybe do is like X out of Streamlabs and make it restart. Because I don't think the stream will shut off if I X out of Streamlabs. Because it's OBS. Or do you want to try to look and see what my... I've never had this problem before. It's like... It's making it look like it's like just incapable. Here, I'll... What do you mean change the head? I didn't change... I had to because it wasn't working through the thing. Let me share you my screen. Let me share you my screen so you can see this, okay? Alright. So... Everything's just dead, dog. Like, everything's just... It's not muted, but it's acting like it's muted. There ain't no... Properties... You know... Nothing changes it. Nothing, like, none of these is changing it. I really think I might have to just do, like, a reset or something, but I'm scared that's gonna take A, forever, and B, shut the stream off. Dang, man! Alright, everybody. Sundo says I have to reset my PC. We're going to try to start the... Huh? You said don't do it? They can't hear you.
So?
They can't hear Sundo. Wait a minute.
Now they can hear me.
What do you mean now they can hear you?
You have it on default. Now they can hear me for some reason. I hear myself in the stream because I'm watching.
Okay. Is that true, Mark Baptiste?
Just leave it how it is right now.
But look at this. It's showing like there's no...
I don't know.
All right, they can hear Sundo. That's all that matters. That's all we were really worried
about. Put my
about.
picture back up.
It's up.
All right, now. I'm not gonna put my camera up because I don't want Burner seeing me stuffing my face.
Burner's not around yet.
Good.
Can you guys hear the game audio in the background, like
Yeah,
the
you
commercial?
can hear it now too.
Okay, cool. All right, man.
I don't know what you did, but hey,
Guess putting it on default worked a little better, but sure my audio sounds terrible.
yeah, it all does. You just have to reset your PC and just go with it after a while.
So have you seen any of this game yet?
Nope.
Man,
What's it looking like?
I haven't seen any of it either. Guys in the chat, you've been watching the game. Tell us what's been going on. I'm looking at the stats here. They haven't played my boy Zhang because they're still racist against Asians.
Stop Asian hate.
Apparently, Oliver Sarr hasn't played.
Who's that?
He was like our best center to start the summer league, and now they're not playing him. I just fucking hate this coach, man. I hate this summer league coach. Just let me coach.
I think we have to call you Coach Gabe.
Coach
G.
Gabe and G. That's copyright infringement. Take a look at the chat, see what everybody's
John
saying.
Morant. What do you think about John Morant saying he would take MJ?
Frosty time is kind of like you time. If you time tastes
It's just
like a
big
frosty
cap.
Hey Willie, can I get a bite of this? You got this, brother.
Big cap, bro. It reminds me of this kid who used to walk around in my high school, and he always had headphones on. He was always like, he always was like practicing rapping, right? He's always like rapping and listening to rap and acting like. Did you ever have anybody like that in high school that seriously thought they were going to be a rapper? It was you,
No.
wasn't it?
Definitely wasn't me.
Just reminds me of this dude, and he used to tell everybody he was going to be the greatest rapper alive, and it just came across as like, I'm glad you have such belief in yourself, but that is just bullshit that everybody knows. You know what I mean? Like, not that Jaw isn't great, but it's just so convenient he would say, like, and plus, have you seen that meme of like all the players and former players talking all kinds of craziness? Romp was telling me about it. There's this meme that shows that whenever people talk to Taylor Rooks, whenever players talk to Taylor Rooks, they greatly exaggerate everything because she's so fine. And it's like they're all capping to her. Doesn't that make sense?
That's true.
You know? But then that led us to the conversation of who's better, Malika Andrews or Taylor Rooks.
Taylor Rose.
You wrong for that. How is Taylor Rooks better than Malika Andrews?
I don't know. I just said a random name.
Nah, bro. Malika's like taking over ESPN.
No, Rachel Nichols isn't happy about that.
Rachel Nichols. Rachel Nichols got old and got used up by Jimmy Buckets.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, and now nobody wants her around. She said, hey, why are you replacing me with a POC?
No, I just wish there would have been like a really good draft prospect this year.
What, for the Suns?
For anybody, like, you remember when LeBron James was in Summer League?
Yeah. Like a LeBron or like a Steph Curry in the summer
Yeah,
league.
like, or same like with Zion the year he got drafted.
Yeah, where you wanted to watch other summer league games, not just your own.
Yep.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, I'm just thinking to myself, when are we gonna get? Will we ever? We will, but when will be the next big NBA prospect like that?
Apparently next year,
Who?
that Wemby kid, Wembenyana or whatever, however you say his name.
Never heard of him.
Okay. No cap, bro. This dude is like 7 foot. Like, he makes Chet look small. Okay? He's got handles. He's got a jumper. He's like they're talking about he is the best prospect coming into the NBA since LeBron. Like, there's a video of him just dicking down your boy Rudy Gobert. 1v1, him versus Rudy Gobert, torches him. And when he was like 17 years old, torching him.
I don't know. Doesn't sound too promising.
Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. He's like Black Chet, but way better.
We'll see.
You know?
I don't know. I just figured something like that would be like we would know about him. Like we knew about Zion for like 3 years before he made it to the NBA, just like LeBron.
Right.
That's what I mean. So cool for him. He might be the next, Dirk Nowitzki or that sort of foreign
Turnover.
superstar.
Are you watching the
I'm
game
talking-
now?
With the swarming
Yeah.
defense.
Okay, cool.
Leading to a 3-point attempt.
Just a
That's
corner
no
three.
Good, but Keita gets
Like
the rebound.
Keita with
Trying
the
to save it.
rebound, thrown away.
Resulting in some
McKinley Wright to the rack.
Ooh.
That time, no one stopped ball. McKinley Wright did the smart thing. Didn't discontinue his dribble.
Who's number 10?
Maintained
That's-
able to
Is that the King kid?
Is that the Carter? Yeah, that's Lewis King.
Lewis King with the foul. That's his third foul.
Hey, Court.
Keita trying to hand it off to Keegan Murray. Can't. Stolen. Lewis King again with a steal. No, that's Taylor. King.
All black people look the same to Gabe.
Why the hell didn't King pull that up?
Taylor for three.
Taylor deep
Ooh,
in and out.
out.
Whoops, I got the score backwards
got
up
a
here.
lot
Let me
of,
fix this score.
great information from Monty. As I go back to
Yes.
this
Why do you have the
down
Maverick
road.
score?
I got everything's
People
effed up.
understand the evaluation process in becoming not only just stepping up to become a referee, but an official, but while your job.
What's going on,
your job,
Death?
the evaluation process,
Yes.
why that's important.
I mean, it holds them accountable and makes
There
their
we go.
competitors too.
Well, yeah.
That's a bit
he
more
talks about
accurate.
coaches and players are vested in winning, right? But they're invested in winning in their own way. They don't care about the outcome of the game, but they do want to
There we go.
progress.
Well, but it's also
Some
a
kid
badge
for the
of honor when
Kings
you're
gets a
able to
pick.
say that,
That's right.
you know, for
Takes a
10
deep
consecutive years,
three.
you-
No
Ugh.
good.
You've officiated the finals.
Yeah, the coveted white jacket.
You know what I mean?
You
That,
get different jackets.
that to me, you know, is
Right,
the
little
ultimate. So,
crossover,
and I think it was
goes
also
the other way.
to address the issues
There we
of
go.
other player, coaches,
McKinley
officials,
Wright.
on how those are internally
It's a great
discussed.
question.
Lewis King gonna pull probably? No. Gonna try to drive? Gonna try the most
Turn around.
difficult shot you've ever fucking seen?
How do they feel about
Because he doesn't. He's scared to drive. Sorry, he's scared to shoot.
Because it's
They
the human
know it,
element.
It is.
so they always
And, you
cut
know,
off
just
his
like we are.
drive.
I mean, it's sometimes their emotions.
That's why he's not NBA
can
ready. He
take
just
over
isn't a
during the
shooter.
course of a game where it does impact
Tell you what's up, Death.
the outcome of a game.
He says sup, Sundo.
I like
Just
what he
doing
said, too.
Sundo stuff.
I don't know if
You
I'm
know.
gonna get it exactly right, but he was basically talking about humility.
So what did you think last
And it's
night
hard not to be
when the
humble
Suns
when dudes are
matched
yelling
that
at you
contract
and calling
before the
you names. I
ink
done
was
said
dry?
some officials before. You know, my mother wouldn't
No.
be proud of. Yeah.
I think
My mother would be,
here's
you
what
know,
I
and
think
to take
James
all of
Jones
that,
did,
Yeah,
and I think it's kind of smart.
certain types of individuals.
I just think he didn't want to bet against himself. I think he wanted the market to create itself, and then he wanted to make a decision.
But it's great. I mean, it's a really hard job.
Did you hear
and everyone
Salty's
gives them a hard time.
insanely
You know, the
genius
common fan heckling and the-
Oh, everybody.
breakdown?
I saw something he said on Twitter,
It's a
but I didn't
banquet
hear
stuff.
it. What did he say?
But we
So
appreciate
he
what-
was
But it's
listening
a
to
job that's
Gambo
needed in
and
order for this
Burns,
game to be the
and
game it has become.
That's right.
So they're integral part
Gambo
of it.
is like literally a mouthpiece. He's probably one of the most famous people on the radio in Phoenix, right? For the
Right.
Suns. He's literally connected to Sarver.
Take a look at this
Sarver and
again.
him text each other, right? And when Sarver wants something to be known, he tells Gambo to go tell it for him, and Gambo does
I know
it.
you close
It's not a question of is he telling the truth? Is he? Yeah, he is. Everyone knows he really is. So he was live on the air on his radio show, and he was mid-sentence after the Pacers, I guess, or no, this was before it all went down. And the Pacers were going to offer and shit. And he goes, oh, hold on, I'm getting a call. I got to take this. On air! I got to take this. It's the Suns organization calling me. Goes and talks on the phone, comes back and says, here's the sitch. He said, the Suns offered DeAndre Ayton a max contract for 4 years at the end of the Bucks series. And he turned it down because he wanted 5 at max. And the Suns weren't willing to give it to him. So now, if the Pacers give him a max for 4 years, max money, then we'll match it, and we get what we wanted all along.
Anyway.
So that was Sarver's cheap-ass plan. He's like, all right, bro, if you need a max, I'll give it to you for 4 years, but I ain't giving you 5. He got what he wanted. And everybody the whole time was like, why don't the Suns value Ayton? They do. They're willing to give this dude everything the Pacers are willing to give him.
That's what I'm saying.
They just don't want to give him an extra year.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, and they did get what they want, and I that's awesome. But like I said, I also feel like they weren't going to just bet against themselves. I think they wanted to let the market make itself known, and then they were going to say, okay, cool, here you go, here's your money.
Right. So it's not all as bad as it seems. Now, the only question is now, did we F ourselves out of Kevin Durant? Which one half of the NBA fan base, well, let's say the majority of the NBA fan base thinks that we have no shot at Kevin Durant now, while our Suns insiders are saying nothing changes. Ayton was never involved in the trade to begin with.
Right.
My interpretation of that is you definitely lost a big bargaining chip, because if you could have turned DA into something that the Nets did want, that only could help you. And now you don't have that chip to play.
Well, it sounds like they didn't want him, but here's my deal. If DA's locked for 4 and DA's staying with the squad, you know, I love DA. I just think he kind of has to get some maturity down, but if we have DA and we got to get rid of Bridges at this point, get rid of Bridges. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that DA's locked in and we can't trade him till January 15th at his discretion, basically, like he has to agree. So he has control of that contract. So I just would say, hey, look, if you need to trade Mikal Bridges at this point,
the rest of the NBA fan base, the rest of the people following this will look at us and say, LOL, even that's not enough.
I get, well, I mean, that's what they say, but LOL, the rest of the league's not stepping up to give Nets what they want. So guess what? It is enough, because like we always say, the market is the market. So that's all I'm saying. So like, yeah, they'll say LOL, that's not enough, but guess what? The rest of the teams have spoken. They're not going to give you all this stuff for KD, for a star who they know who could possibly be flaky at the drop of a hat. Like, what if something goes awry? All of a sudden he wants to be gone. You know what I mean? These teams know that. That's why nobody's willing to freaking, what's it called?
Got their team.
Bet their future on them. Yeah. I'm not going to give you all these stars and all these picks for a dude who's probably wants to leave. I don't care if he's got a 4-year contract or not.
Bro.
And and I tend to agree. So yeah, just keep playing. Like I know we don't want to quote unquote run it back with the team that we have, and I understand that, but if we have to trade Mikal Bridges to get KD, then just do it. Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, add your boy Jay Crowder to the deal, throw some picks, get another team involved possibly, but at this point, now that DA's here, I'm completely okay with Mikal Bridges leaving now.
Lewis King slaps a 3 to shut me up. He averages, in my opinion, from what I've been watching, about like he's like 2 for 7, 2 for 9 type of 3-point shooter. So it's not that he can't hit; it's just that he doesn't do it. You know.
Ish with the block.
Ish said, "Keegan, let me show you a little something about the NBA. King to the rack, no call."
I mean, in fact, there's no call, bro. Go with your left hand, bro.
I agree. Suns are so good on defense with steals. Keegan Murray in the corner, slap of the 3.
Look at them white boys in the bench. Put them in the game.
Right? You know what they'll do. Is Zong? No, that ain't Zong. I thought it was my boy. That's the Kings bench. That purple throwing me.
Look at that terrible shot.
Murray with the rebound.
Look at freaking Xylon Williamson.
Where? Oh, they got our Xylon in.
Yeah.
Positionless basketball.
It's my boy Floyd. That's a tough shot. That ain't going in. Keegan with the rebound and the putback. The Carter gets it over to Xylon.
Young money.
Caver to Ish.
Ooh, what
Xylon! They're whipping it around. King! What did I tell you about King? He pump fakes, he drives, and if he's lucky, he gets to go to the free throw line. Every time. Either shoot that bitch or throw it back over to the Carter.
Yo, that move is a completely reg league move, too. The pump fake drive. Like
the pump fake drive when they didn't fall for the pump fake drive, but you do it anyways.
Look at Mike Brown. Remember when he used to coach LeBron James and he had to climb his way back up the tree?
For real. Oh, the Carter gets fouled on a 3-point attempt.
Yes, get back to the Capitol more and have
And of course they who that?
Who
Oh, is that Christie? That's Doug Christie. Remember him?
Why does Doug Christie look Obama's brother?
For real. Obama's fucking 6'8" brother.
Our sponsor's back in the chat.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and
Man, our
just
sponsors,
hide that.
our sponsors like squirting all over the place. I think. Look at all those emojis.
Of course.
All those.
Well, I just blocked you.
They're that good, bro. There you go. That see?
Every time I see Bobby Jackson, you know what I think about?
What?
That iconic game where he flew out of bounds on the baseline and then kissed
The Carter for free throw. Second free throw. Good. They're good, man.
I selfishly just want Monty to or not Monty, James Jones to draft players, so we at least have something to look forward to watching in summer league. I'm tired.
We're out of that phase.
No, bro.
We're out of that phase. I mean,
never be out of that phase. You know who else wasn't out of that phase? The Warriors.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting back to get the banana cream pie downtown.
Terrible screen from some short white dude.
What will you guys do when KD is officially a Sun? I don't know, bro.
3:30 left in the
I'll do a good fist pump. Probably text Gabe.
Bro, we'll be streaming immediately and for so long.
Just two. And like I said, we'll see what happens, man. Like I said, I think at this point, ooh, what a bad screen. That was terrible. Like I said, at this point, bro, you just give up Mikal and whatever the heck you need to give up. Now that you already have an Ayton locked up, because how nice would it be to have DA in the paint, KD, Book, and CP3?
I mean, we need help from KD, dog. We need KD to say one more time, I want to go to Phoenix.
That's impressive. Check out this block.
Well, here it is.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like to me is that Brooklyn is, and maybe at the commissioner's discretion now, is playing hardball on this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you kind of heard how Adam Silver came out and was like, I don't like when players do this. This is getting ridiculous. And it's like, bro, this is the league that you bred though. So you this is what you get for being the type of commissioner you were for the first
Jesus!
That's a good three.
Keegan Murray! Saucy!
21 points, 11.
I didn't know he had range like that.
I don't even know who he is.
It's their top draft pick.
Whoa.
That's
what a
their
foul.
guy they're watching, you know?
Everybody has their arms up.
Mm.
Foul on
Hey,
Sabina
why don't we
again.
do all of ourselves a favor and get right the fuck out of the game since he's terrible.
Man.
Right? We'll be back with more
I hate this
Summer League
coach so
basketball.
much. I hate our summer league coach for not playing Kevin Zong. And it goes back to feeling like my coaches overlooked me, which they probably didn't. They probably knew exactly what was wrong with me, and I just didn't know what was right with me. But fuck those coaches that are holding Kevin Zong back. Idiots. Monty doesn't know a good big if he fucking mushroom stamped him on the forehead. Is that sus? Who's texting you? I can tell when you're distracted.
I'm reading Twitter. And
What's
it's
happening?
hilarious. Nothing. Your boy Tori had a tweet an hour ago that's hilarious.
Somebody told me about
and
that
he's got
actually.
he's got a point, and I just think it's funny. And I'm not going to say anything because I know everybody right now is like super on this guy's side, and you say anything and you get
No,
burnt
say
or crisp
whatever you
by the
want, bro.
community.
I don't care. I've
But
got
I
Flex's
agree.
back now, but I don't care if somebody
I
else
like
doesn't.
Flex. No, listen to me. I like Flex.
Sonic Sour Patch Kids
I think Flex is right, but I do think the Flex dick riding is way too rampant. And y'all
Well,
need
the
to
dick
calm down.
riding is too much. I don't like the dick riding.
And that's all I'm saying. But he's got a valid point, and that's all I'll say about Tory. He's got a valid point, and that's all I'll say about that. And that's why I giggled.
I mean, officially, he didn't say who he was talking about
Who?
on the record. Tory.
You know who he's talking about. Stop
Just
it.
saying. Could be talking about you and me.
Spurs want an unprotected first-round pick from the Lakers to take on Westbrook.
Dad's over here. Kenyon Murray, father of Keegan Murray. Thank you so much for
They
joining
should do
us.
it.
Absolutely, no problem.
You know how that's so
We're
worth
about
it,
your
bro.
son, but let's just talk about it from the start here, just from what he's
Who's your
told
girl,
us
though,
his
is
summer
my
league
question.
experience been.
It's been great. I think after
My
2.5
girl?
months of not
Mhm.
playing,
What do you mean?
wanting to get back on the floor, and so
Your girl
he's
interviewing here.
he's learning a lot.
I don't know.
For us, it's just fun to watch him play.
She works for NBA
On
TV,
the
so she can't be that
broadcast,
important.
myself, Jim and Steph have been
Apparently,
talking
our
just
viewers
about
are
how
racist, bro. Because when it was me and Salty and a whole bunch of
Can
whiteness,
you confirm that?
there was we had a big stream
About
yesterday.
his junior year, he really started to settle
Man.
in.
No, it's just because the
Or could-
topic, the
could
topic
it
was
be-
so important. You
Topic
know?
so important,
Yeah.
or could it be that the last game he played was against the Mavericks, and those fans decided they wanted to come back?
No,
and
no, I'm
terrorize
talking
you?
about the stream we did last night.
He's done a
Well,
great
yeah,
job
well,
the
that's
last
different.
4 years.
Yeah, the DA.
Do you guys think the Suns are going to sign any player from the summer team?
You went
No.
to Iowa. He's went to Iowa. You've been his
No.
trainer his
Ish.
whole
The-
life. What are just some of
Ish
his
maybe
biggest
because he's been here, but
assets?
other than
Well,
Ish,
he's a
no.
perfectionist. We always talked about our
Maybe Lewis King.
foundation, and
Gabe
so
seems to
everything
like
he
him.
does,
I don't think he deserves to be on our team. He's not NBA ready.
when he was in third and
He's
fourth
not.
grade. So
I mean, was Ish NBA ready last year?
gets it right.
Ish was more NBA ready than Lewis King. Ish actually knows how to take an open three and not drive into a double team instead. But here's what I like about Lewis King. His handles for his height are like 99th percentile good, dude. He looks like Allen Iverson at 6'8". His handles are filthy, which is cool.
Flip, their shirts. And that
And
was
he's really good at getting
they get in trouble, so
steals.
they never did anything like that in school.
Look
You know.
exactly alike, but personality-wise, is there a big difference there?
Oh yeah, Chris
Says
is more
10-day
outgoing.
contract for King. There you go.
Pain in the butt, son. He's the one that always
Maybe.
pushes my
10-day training camp contract.
buttons. But yeah, I mean,
The Carter,
personality-wise, game-wise,
that dude, the Carter, is like probably the best shooter, three-point shooter on the team. He's actually kind of nice. Why is the stream lagging?
unique in who
Same
they
for
are.
me. 21 now
That's
gives it
been
to
one
4.
thing that
4 for 3.
Chris is Chris,
No
Keegan
good.
is Keegan, anything like
Am I
that.
behind you?
They look
Well, I
exactly
just
alike,
sped
but
it up.
personality-wise,
Oh my god,
is
it
there a
just
big difference
reverbed.
Oh yeah, Chris is more outgoing. Yeah,
It just
Chris is more
rebounded like all the way
outgoing. He's
back.
buttons. But
Amanda
yeah, I mean,
Carter should be on the
personality-wise,
Suns.
They're very
Almost
unique
has
in who
two-way,
they are
three-point
individually, and
sniper.
that's been the one thing that I've always pushed is that
Yeah, he's
Chris
probably
Keegan
my
Keegan,
first
and now
pick
they have
only
a chance
because
to
I'd
really
rather
show people their differences,
he's
but
a good
they're both
three-point
great
shooter.
kids and
I'd rather
they're
have
really
him
good basketball
than
players.
your
I'm
boy
assuming
Alfred.
This is the first time they're going to be playing apart.
Elf
right?
on the shelf.
Yeah,
Is
I
Elf
think
coming
that's
back?
what my mom
They
and I,
better not
you
bring
know,
his
not
ass
having them on
back.
the
They
same
haven't
bench,
brought him back yet,
like
but you
Keegan
know
said,
they're not
21,
above
and I
it.
think they're
They
ready
said the
to
game
make
was too
that
loud. Now that you
transition.
refreshed.
Absolutely. And last question for you, Mr. Murray. Golfing. You told me he's a pretty decent
Turn that
golfer. He
volume
shot
down.
70 twice. Is that something he's just been playing his whole life? Are you a golfer as well?
No, my wife golfed in college, but when they were younger, whenever we go to her grandparents' house, their grandfather was a greenskeeper at a golf course. So from about 8 years
Paver.
old, he always would take them out.
That was
and golf.
nice.
So Chris and Keegan golfed all the time growing up. They led her 3 years in high school golf, and if they're not in the basketball, if they're not on a court, they're on a golf course somewhere. So
Nice having the game audio though, bro.
What a
because
terrible shot.
we could just sit here and chill, fall
Absolutely.
asleep. You know, people will still be entertained.
Amazing.
Especially Burner if he
Ashley,
fell
does it
asleep
count
on
that I was a
cam.
caddy?
No.
When I was
Thoughts he would have.
No, she said
Mhm.
he said they lettered, meaning
I lettered in
varsity
caddy shit.
letter.
I
Three
lettered in
of them.
caddy shit.
No, sir.
I was a heck of a caddy.
I
Where's
believe
Keegan
that.
Murray from?
However,
Green like you wouldn't believe.
I want to say Iowa.
letter for that. That's impressive.
No,
Iowa.
it is. His father, Kenyon,
Think?
played at Iowa. He was a year. I left
Yep,
in
they just
92,
said
Kenyon
Iowa.
Came in 92, 93. So the lineage is there. And it's also tough to go to a school
Yeah.
where your parent played,
Break.
mother or father,
Yep.
Oh, in and out.
kind of exceeds
How's
some
that not a foul?
expectations as well.
Floyd into the corner to Mjolnir. Mjolnir in and out.
They're kind of even keeled.
Fucking hate that dude because he's taking all of Kevin Zong's minutes. The coach loves this stumpy Brazilian big who's like 6'8" and plays center. Can't jump over his own shoelaces, but the coach loves him.
Probably maybe an age by.
Got a little Monty in him, huh?
Yep.
It's funny in that aspect. Twins, same household, but different.
I love that.
You know.
I love that. I love what his dad said, though. You know, just a good kid, a good basketball player. And hey, he figured it out.
Inbound. Is that a foul?
Temperedness and the
No.
hot-headedness.
Kind of thought it was.
Keegan Murray, he's got 21
Just on Twitter looking to see if there's any news dropping, any
third quarter that
hints.
just ended.
Any woj bombs?
Keegan Murray and twin brother Chris,
Yeah, you know, just checking to see.
can they both make it to the lead? They'll be back.
How good is his brother Chris Murray? That's crazy.
They're twins, apparently.
Yeah. I mean,
Hi, I'm Jeff from Nuts.com. When my grandfather started this business, he relied on freshness, quality, variety, and service. We still deliver the freshest nuts, dried fruits, snacks, and
Mindle.
sweets to families all around the country.
The Suns match for Ayton yesterday, and today we hear that KD only has the Suns on his list from low, and that he is not interested in returning to Brooklyn no matter what,
who said that?
even with Kyrie.
Who said
From
that?
Horse, Mike Vigil,
Got the small, man.
For real? When?
6 hours ago.
That's big. That's what we need.
Yeah, the Suns match for Ayton yesterday, and today we hear that KD only has the Suns on his list from low, and that he is not interested in returning to Brooklyn no matter what, even with Kyrie from from Winter. So there you go. Oh.
That's exactly what we need, bro. I fucking said it earlier, right when you got on. Like, we need him to step up and make another statement and diminish his trade value. He needs to tank his own trade value by saying he just wants to be with us. I gotta shut this old bitch up. Thanks a lot, Testaverde. Who is this? Definitely not Testaverde. What's that dude's name? That's an old quarterback. Look at your screen and get your nose out of Twitter. It's not happening right now.
I'm just, seeing some more tweets, my guy. Just relax.
Diego
Summer
said,
League's not that important.
did we see Lex, I assume you're saying Flex, throwing shots at
Yeah, he
Woj?
took some shots at Woj.
What did he
today.
say?
Let me find the tweet, because I did read that too.
What did he say? I can pull up Twitter. McKinley Wright, bringing the ball up. Coach Fuking loves McKinley. Loves him.
Brother, they're not twins.
Please don't at me with the Woj stuff. when Kyrie opted into his contract, Woj said Kevin Durant was loyal to Kyrie and will be coming back to Brooklyn to run it back. 3 days later, KD requested a trade. Please stop overreacting to every report and let this play out. That's what he said.
But you know, how could you not overreact to every update? This is damn near like Michael Jordan wanting to come. This is a few shades short of Michael Jordan saying he wants to come to your team. Fuck that. I can't help but overreact.
Not Michael Jordan.
Damn, Kevin Durant is one of the top 10 best NBA players of all fucking time.
Okay.
All time.
Whoa. You said all time.
All time.
Whoa.
All time. 7 foot, handles like a guard, can do everything. Unstoppable shooter.
Ooh,
come on.
Number 45, the white guy hits a bucket. Who is that? What's his name? Something Vitch?
That I call him Stumps.
Silvic.
I call him Stumps because he's real stumpy. Look at him.
Yeah, he definitely. What a pass.
Whoopsie.
Hey, but at least he shot.
Yeah, he can shoot. Of course he can shoot. Look at his skin color. All right? If you're that color and you're playing in an NBA game.
And look who shows up.
Romp.
That
is legacy!
Or you should change his name to Jealousy 2.0.
Call yourself Jelly Romp.
Jealousy 2.0.
His legacy! I don't give a damn about his legacy.
He's not wrong.
I don't give a damn about his legacy.
14 on the shot clock.
Actually, you know, I don't think his legacy would be as good.
You can suck my legacy. Stumps! Slaps!
But I mean, Westbrook ran him out of town, bro.
Stumpy is slapping, bro.
Stumps is slapping. Let's go.
He's got that Vitch last name, so you know he's a slapper.
Salty. We're talking about practice.
Salt in the house.
Couple solid possessions offensively. Got some stops and I look like they're in a little zone 2-3.
Stumpy with the defense gets blown by. Why not?
You know, he got them T-Rex arms. He's like a
Stumpy again.
He's like a stumpy.
He's in the corner. He's in the corner. Oh, don't Euro you.
Get it to Stumps. Okay, ish, daddy. Ooh, that was going down, Sundo.
Apparently his OBS is jacked up and the game doesn't know how to operate.
Yeah, my OBS is screwed, bruh.
So he's got to restart his PC, but he can't restart because the stream's up. So apparently he has to use the gaming headset. Let's go, Stumpy. Ooh, I was excited for that.
Oh my god, almost went in. Who's got the
pump
ball?
fake? Ish with the good
That
help,
was nice.
Stumps. Give it to Stumps.
Nice move by Bledsoe Jr. Taylor to the rack, left-handed layup. I like the left-handed
That's not
layup.
basket interference.
I like the left-handed layup on the left side of the rim. Okay, that's a hallmark of a player that puts in work. He felt comfortable enough to go to his left. Taylor's not.
But how many
worst
summer
player
leagues
on
did you
this
play in high school?
Me?
Yes.
How many summer leagues?
Yeah.
Like what kind of summer league?
So like in my area, we had summer leagues like this.
Yeah. In the summer, I was doing more like tournaments and camps. Like I'd go to Creighton camp.
Oh, we do that too, but
you know,
we had summer leagues in the area and we played them all the time. And
yeah, I mean, I was always on like select teams and shit, but I wasn't.
Your boy was taking charges.
Not ASU, not what are they called? AAUs.
Laying down for a minute, getting a breather.
Take a breath.
Yep. thought he was there, so he's just going to relax. Called the foul on Wright.
Let's see if he gets set.
Yeah, I just don't like this dude, right? He just reminds me too much of Bledsoe without the athleticism and without any of the jumper.
Turns right there.
Dude cannot shoot.
Picking up, and then as a result, offensively,
Don't he look like Bledsoe?
more energy,
Body style.
passes. Their cuts were
If he wasn't such a crybaby, I wouldn't. A crybaby when he was here, I wouldn't mind having Bledsoe on the roster.
Fuck Bledsoe, never.
Since he was the biggest crybaby.
Such a bitch.
I would want to be there.
I don't want to be here. And then they're like, hey, blows up, and he's like, I was at the nail salon with my girl. I was talking about I didn't want to be at the nail salon.
All right, Bledsoe.
That's where it was like, come on, dog, you ain't gotta lie.
suffers as well.
You're not feeling McDonough's team. We get it.
When they're going through a defensive low or offensive.
Ooh, what a pass. Ish. With the tough lay-in.
That's my guy.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
Burner's in the house. Get those screenshots.
I got you. Watch this. Watch this.
Oh, Burner! You saw the under boob crease. Almost.
Hey, good defense.
Suns making a comeback. Hook Kevin Zong in so we can win, you coward coach.
10-1 run.
Look at this body control by Ish.
Flex, get back.
I think his nickname should be Ish the Body Wainwright.
Why can't we call him Ish?
Isn't there a wrestler called The Body?
Yeah.
I think The Body is perfect, bro.
Jesse the Body Ventura, baby.
That's true, Amanda. No cap. They played good defense all summer league.
That's all they got.
Yeah. Bro, I wish I had a Hellcat.
Why?
Because I can't. It just would be so fun, bro. It'd be so. I mean, I would never drive it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never gotten the concept of like spending money on cars. So, like,
well,
sports cars.
It makes me happy. Like when I open my garage and I see my car, it's like a dopamine hit that I can't explain. You know. And when I leave work and I look at my car, it's like. It makes it feel like all my work is completely worth it when I get into that car and drive it home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess that's you, but for me, it's not cars.
See, I had a buddy who used to race Mustangs, and he bought a Mustang with me in California. I was with him, and you know, we drove it off the lot. And he was like, I'm a floor it, try to reach up and touch the dashboard, like where the airbag is. Just try to reach it. And I was like, okay. Try to reach up, bop, get slammed back in the seat, and just that power, that lift off, that strength, bro, of the engine was just like addictive. You know, when you're driving and people want to race you because they know that you have a car that's fast. And then you're like driving like 30, 40 miles an hour.
Hey, Stumpy with the float.
Stumpy with the float game. You're driving like 30 miles an hour and you drop it in third gear and peel out again while moving. It's just a feeling, Sundo.
That doesn't impress me.
Come on.
It just doesn't.
Well, your wang must be appropriate sized then. And you don't have to compensate.
It just never really got me. Like, never was really a car guy. Now ask me about Pokemon cards.
Berner said your race car bet is nothing to be proud of.
He's got a point. You're like that guy in Grandma's Boy with the race car bed.
Caden knows that's not a shot.
That's true.
You know, even though he may be able to step back and do it and shoot it, but he's thinking in his head, let me get my feet set behind it, now you travel. You give another possession to the Phoenix Suns.
Come on, Ish, be selfish.
This is like a tale of two teams.
Gets it to Stumps. Stumps for 3, no good.
Well, they didn't have the energy defensively.
Right.
I mean, Sacramento got
Dude, it's 1-12 in the fourth quarter, bro. 1-12.
the shots were there. And now
Suns with another steal. Stumps collects it off to the races. McKinley to the rack, throws up some bullshit, no good.
Taylor
The non-talented Bledsoe.
got a better look. Lost opportunity on
That's another. Oh, that's a foul. Boo. I can't believe Suns paid $113 million for Ayton. Well,
I mean, think of it this way,
I
Harpoon.
mean, better than paying what did the Nuggets pay for Michael Porter Jr.
Just think of it this way. Like, we would have been losing out on an asset that we could trade in the future. If things don't work out with Ayton, we can now get rid of him and take back.
Yep.
We can take back twice as much, like, rewards back. We could only take half of what we were going to pay him back.
Yeah,
Ish with the
only
good
thing
D.
the only thing that Ayton can do at this point now is play his ass off and stay on the team or get traded. Like, that's literally his only option. Or he can just be a lazy bum and get paid.
Yep. I mean, he was already playing Fortnite and 2K until 5 in the morning, days of games. Like,
But what games?
looked like playoff games to me. Looked like that whole Mavs series.
Yeah, if it was playoffs games, that's an issue.
This is
Yeah.
big possession right here for the Suns. Now, part of what they've been able
It's
to
like
do,
if you're going to be that level of an athlete, you have to do the extra things like get the quality sleep that you get when you sleep during PM hours. When you sleep during PM hours, those hours of sleep count double what AM hours sleep as far as REM sleep.
Ish, corner 3.
Come on, Ish, Ish, body, Ish.
Oh my goodness.
Might be Suns did the right thing or bringing back Ayton. Why all this? Hey, I agree, Mike. They did the right thing. They had no choice.
They definitely did the right thing.
And I think, you know, like Gabe just told me about what Salt said about what Gambo said, and then also with
10-point game still, 3:50 to
they
go.
just didn't want to bet against themselves, so they let somebody set the market, and they said, okay, cool, that's what we're gonna do. And then they got him. They have him for 5 years anyway, because it's a 4-year max, not a 5-year max like he wanted. So at the end of the day, Ayton's been here for 5 years, and we got him for 4.
Right.
They got what they wanted. So
10-point game. Is Keegan Murray finished for the
I'm
day?
glad to have him back. I want, like, on a
like I
just a
said,
liking him basis, I want them to try to make it work with him, dude. I want them to try to rectify the problem.
like I said, bro, like I just wanted more clarity on what was actually going to happen. So now we have more clarity on.
You know what this is,
yeah,
bro? You know what this is?
So he didn't come
You know,
here
we have great marriages, right?
just to
We
kinda
love our
Right.
wives. We've,
jersey on the
you know,
plate.
we're not in
That's not taking anything away from any
like
player.
marital therapy.
Right.
But
This
Mhm.
is that
usage,
stage.
I think, was
This
very
is that
important.
we either
Games
split up
themselves,
or we go to
35
therapy
minutes a game.
and see if
Says
we
a
can
lot.
make it work. They're going to therapy. They're at least going to try. They're going to give it a go before they move out of the house or separate entirely.
Hitman says it's better than signing Ariza to a 1-year, $15 million deal. That
That was crazy.
that signing never, ever made sense. That's McDonough for you, though.
Yeah, he was desperate. McKinley gets it ripped. I don't
Well.
like him. How many times do I have to say it?
Do you like anybody on
I
this
like
team, bro?
Stumps now. Stumps is like
Yeah, I do like Stumps.
growing on me.
Even though he can't play defense.
No. Not a lick.
Closer. We'll see how this thing ends. We'll be right back with
Kevin
more
Zong
NBA
just
Summer League.
Cucked by this coach. Kevin Zong should have signed with a different summer league team so he could have got a fair shake, man.
So, can I get chorizo?
Yeah, metaphorically, yeah.
Carnita.
Just chicken. Just give me a bunch of chicken.
Ooh, bacon?
Oh, wait, there isn't too much hot sauce, is there?
God, this commercial making me hungry, bro. I have not eaten, let me check my counter, in 22 hours and 12 minutes, good sir. Getting hungry. Checking Twitter again? Let's take a look-see.
You check Twitter. I'm not checking Twitter.
Let's see. Have they announced that Durant to the Suns is final yet?
We have a long list of questionable signings is the point. Ayton isn't one of them. I mean, he's not, bro. Here's the deal. Because as much as we're quote unquote mad at Ayton for whatever Ayton did, whether that's staying up all day playing video games or giving up on us in game 7, when in fact the entire team basically gave up on themselves in game 7, but we really just want to blame Ayton for that. Like, the dude during the Pelican series was literally the only good, like at that point was like the best player on the court. Chris Paul hurt himself. Same thing with Book. Like, and Ayton was the best player on the court throughout that series. He's a double-double machine. If he wants to be the best, he can be the best. He's got the potential there. He just has some. He just has mental issues, bro. Like, not bad mental issues. He's got maturity,
like
not
mental. Yeah, maturity.
Yeah, maturity issues.
Yeah.
But as we know, that'll come in time, bro. Like, it's the NBA. These dudes get signed when they're 19 years old. You know what I mean? So they get drafted at 19, and it takes a while.
Yeah. And not every 19-year-old is equal. Not every 19-year-old comes in like Book and is a hard worker. Or Kobe.
You know what I mean?
Like, Kobe was a hard worker right away. You know, Shaq was never a hard worker.
Harpoon says maturity high. Dude looks like he's 34. That's true. He does look like he's 34, but he's only 23, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he just looks old. But even when you hear him talk, he's got such a like kid-like voice. Stumps with the pump. Stumps back to Ish.
Back to Stumps. Deep 3 for Stumps. Ah, come on, Stumpy.
Nah, he stepped on the line. Suns had a great defensive effort, but couldn't get dick going offensively in this fourth quarter.
What's new?
You know.
And that's just quietly going about your business. There's been a lot of players.
Homie in the orange hat cried when we matched Ayton, like,
Chris Middleton.
Like, because he was excited, or
I was excited. I don't know what you're talking about. Real excited.
You cried, Gabe.
I don't think I cried.
That's right. Winning basketball. Is what we're talking about. And that is
2 minutes left. No good. Stumps. No good. Stumps got fouled on the rebound.
You develop the right habits, and that's for any player in regards to what you need to do.
Oh, man.
You know, those learning lessons that.
Where did you see that report that you said it was who?
Mike Vigil.
Mike Vigil.
And a lot of coaches talk about this. We need to eliminate
Mike
the players' bad habits.
Vigil.
Do that now. They're able to. You know,
How's he not?
because now they've got
How's Mike Vigil not verified?
right.
No clue.
McKinley Wright, wasting time, gets it to Stumps for threes. Woo! Stumps with a slapper.
77.
Okay, his name is V Hill. Mike V Hill. You racist. Get it right.
Sean Marks agrees to a contract extension for the Nets, so there's that. So he's not gonna get fired now.
So his job's safe now. That's interesting.
That's from Mike Vigil. Mike Vigil also said this. Brian Lewis on Mark Stein's Spotify Live just said that Sean Marks, before he did anything, would run everything by Kyrie, Katie, James Harden, and Joe Harris. So
Stumps! No good.
Look at his guys and say, listen, that fourth quarter,
That's crazy, bro. Stumps really got so hot that they just had him jack threes the rest of the game.
he also said Woj works for Sean Marks, so ignore Woj. So there's your answer.
Who said that?
Mike Vigil. I'm just going through his tweets because he had a series of tweets attached to that tweet that I told you about. Here's the whole thing. The Suns matched for Ayton yesterday, and today we hear that KD only has the Suns on his list from low and that he is not interested in returning to Brooklyn no matter what. When I talk about KD putting pressure on the Nets on our podcast, this is what I mean. KD seems to be content allowing his agent to do his work on this, and it's clear he is. Also, Woj works for Sean Marks, so ignore him.
Ish just slapped a deep 3, dog.
So there's your tweets.
So what's the ending of that there? Like,
he said Woj works for Sean Marks, so ignore him. So anything, basically what he's saying is anything Woj is going to say is going to be pro Nets because he.
But didn't Woj just say that that KD only wants the Suns?
No.
Explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
Okay, so Woj was talking to somebody today, and he was basically anything that he was reporting today. It was on a summer league interview game because I remember seeing it, and he basically said that with Ayton going back, it seems like the Suns don't have enough assets to offer the Nets for KD. That's what he
I remember.
said.
I saw that.
Yeah, and now everybody's coming out and saying, "But low," and I don't know who's low. Is that KD's agent?
Low.
I don't know who low is in this tweet, but basically he's saying like Woj is getting sourcing from Mark, so ignore Woj. It's obviously gonna be pro KD. KD
right.
Still wants out. He still wants to go to the Suns. That hasn't changed.
Who said that?
That's what he's saying. Vigil.
How does Vigil know that? How does Vigil know that KD wants the Suns primarily and only, and doesn't want to go back according to? Go ahead.
Some person named Low. I don't know who he's talking about in Low.
L-O-W-E. Yeah, there's somebody. Zach Lowe. Okay, so now let's go over and look at. I'm gonna pull up Twitter. All right. It's going to be switching straight into a KD breakdown, Willie or Woney style stream. Where my breakdown at? There's that. Twitter. All right.
Apparently he talked about it on his podcast.
Looking up Zach Lowe.
Yeah. Apparently he talked about it on his podcast.
Why can't I spell low?
So there you go. Because you don't know how to spell. Apparently he said it on his podcast. Either way, basically he's saying like KD still wants to come here, but you know, how will the Suns pay KD and Ayton? Basically, at this point, like Mikal has to be part of the deal, right? Like we're just expecting that Mikal signed that contract. He's the contract that has to go at this point. So that's really what it comes down to.
You got a Raptors fan here saying Zach Lowe is a traitor to the Raptors' cause. He's not welcome here anymore.
Okay, cool.
Mad because Zach Lowe dropped it that he just wants to come to the Suns, and that makes the Raptors probably not want to trade for him.
I guess
that's what we needed.
That's literally the only way the Suns will be able to pay Harpoon, though. That's the only way the Suns will be able to pay. Like it has to be a contract like that. So. You can just assume if we do get KD before training camp or the season starts, Mikal has to be part of it because Ayton can't be moved until the 15th. So it's going to have to be Mikal.
Of course it's going to have to be Mikal plus stuff. Like,
yeah, it's going to, but I mean, what I'm saying is Mikal has to be part of it because of his contract, which, you know, makes me sad because I do love Mikal, but
of course, bro,
it has to be due.
Like, I think it was Flex that I heard say this on his podcast a few podcasts ago. He was saying he was talking on the news to somebody, and he was like, you draft Mikal Bridges in hopes that someday he would be good enough to trade him for Kevin Durant.
Right.
And I just feel like that's super accurate, man. Like, people that can't, I understand, and I'm not mad at you if you can't separate your love for Mikal. You can't separate that from
Yeah.
reality. I get it. I've been there, But the fact of the matter is Kevin Durant would instantly become the best player on our team, let alone better than Mikal.
Yeah, that's like I said. I just what I wanted from this all season is just like kind of just more of like a roadmap and know what was going to happen. You know what I mean? Because we kept hearing Ayton sign and trade, Mikal Bridges, this and that. Now that we know that Ayton and we know that situation with the Max, like then it's gonna have to be Mikal, Crowder, Cam Johnson, Shamet, something like that. That's gonna have to go. We're gonna have to get to King for KD and pray the bench can score 1 point. I mean, that's a good bet. Plus, I mean, with KD, CP3, Book, and Ayton, you have yourself some good rotations that you can. Like, they don't all have to be on the court at the same time.
Right.
Like, obviously they're gonna start, but like they all don't have to be on the court at the same time. You can get some good rotations with just those 4 on the court. Bridges is at $20 million per year salary. Crowder's at what's Crowder at? I don't know. Cam Johnson's got the top 10, has a top 10 salary. So
Harpoon
your boy
says
Jock Lindell can play the 4.
He can play the 4 or the 5, man. But he's gonna be our better than Frank third center.
Yeah, so yeah, Mike B says 10 mil Crowder, Shams 10 mil. So there you go. Those contracts already add up to what you would be paying Katie. Add Cam Johnson in for good measure.
But guys, like, that's the two things that have to happen. The Nets have to say, yes, okay, we're willing to take less than what we've been asking for. And KD has to really hurt his trade value other places so that another team doesn't say, we don't care that he wants Phoenix. We're willing to meet your price, Nets. Give him to us Raptors.
Well, I think he has. I think once again, we said this before. I think people aren't willing to take a big risk on him because of, the flakiness of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think people think of him now, he's got a reputation of being a flaky player. Like, if things aren't going to work out, he's going to bounce. And I don't think it's the case. I think KD just wants to win ball games.
I think there's a 50-50 shot he turns up and asks us, like, with the 4 years remaining, if we got him.
Very much so.
50-50 shot, he leaves us.
Yeah, very much so, But something tells me that KD just wants to be on a team that is a team of professional guys. Just think about it, because he played in OKC. His problem was Westbrook, because Westbrook was a ball hog and completely left him with grenades in his hand half the time.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes to a place that he loved. Like, let's not get it twisted. He loved Golden State. Like, he liked being there. They got him 2 chips. Like, the only reason why he left is because people made fun of him for going to join them, and it was a shot to his reputation, and it hurt his pride. So he wanted to go win in Brooklyn with Kyrie. Like, that's what he wanted to do. So he did that. That didn't work out because Kyrie is, depending on what you believe politically, doesn't matter. Kyrie's a head case. You know what I mean? Dude's a head case. So, like, he wants out of that situation. It makes sense. Harden, same, he tried to get Harden over there. It didn't work out. So I just think he wants stability. He wants to play with dudes who want to play ball. Book wants to play ball. CP3 wants to play ball.
And they're ready to win.
And they're ready to win. So I think that's what it is. That's what it is. So if we do completely drop the tank and all of a sudden we are terrible, yeah, he might ask out, but I don't think we'll be that bad in 4 years for him to
not with Book. Not with Book and him together to attract free agents. Because once CP3 bites the bullet, then that's going to freshen it up, get it ready for somebody else to step in and be like, I would love to go be the point guard with KD and Booker. I'd love that. A little less money? I'll take a little less money to go win a title and play with them. Like, that's the position we'll be in.
Doomer Masters, I would assume Suns are out of the KD market at least till January 15th. That could also be another possibility, bro. Like, we're just throwing stuff out. Like, it's either Mikal or Ayton, but even then, until January 15th, Ayton still gets to say yes or no. You know what I mean? So you could be right. It could be, hey, January 15th comes around, KD ends up being traded for Ayton, which, you know, I could see Ayton being like, yeah, it's New York, it's a bigger market, I'd like to go there. I could see that happening too. We're in wait and see mode, and we're just throwing stuff against the wall at this point. At least we know some sort of roadmap that's there. At least we kind of know what's happening with the team. We just didn't even know. Like, it was just a complete silence from the Suns. We were waiting to see what was going to happen with Ayton. So at least we know Ayton's going to be on the squad at least till January 15th, and we know that's going to be there. And we're now in wait and see mode. But KD is not going to wait until January 15th. I mean, he may have to. How long did Harden wait?
Dude, I think Sean Marks getting that extension really helps.
Yeah, that really helps.
Really helps.
But my thing is okay, how long did Harden wait?
That shit drug on.
You know what I mean? Same thing with how long did Harden have to wait? So it's just, we're just in wait and see mode. Just listen to the extra point featuring Flex earlier today. Didn't know LBJ was feeling uncomfortable about the Lakers situation. Nets get deal Kyrie on August 4th. LeBron hopeful Kyrie joins LA.
David. Hey. Yeah. I'm going to listen to that again, too.
LeBron's uncomfortable? Send LeBron to Phoenix.
Shit.
But I don't know. Like I said, I'm just glad that we kind of know what's happening now. Like, but Harden is no KD. I know Harden's not KD, but the point is, like, clearly the Nets are willing to wait things out by the examples that we have had. You know what I mean? At least they're willing to wait out for the right decision, whatever. So also, I think they want to know the score because they know that they have Ben Simmons, and they're like, well, we have Ben Simmons and nobody else can score. Yeesh.
Wouldn't it be just like, I'm really hoping this is what happens here, obviously, but he just pulls a full snake move and is like, nah, man, I only want to go there. I'm only going there. I'm not going to play.
Only go where?
To the Suns. Because I want to play with Book and Chris
that
Paul.
Could be very much what he's doing, but I don't think that's true. I think he does want to, he would like to play for the Raptors because he always talks about them, right?
Nah. He don't want to go play. He does not want to go play up there with Van Vliet and because they're going to have to give up OG. They're going to have to give up Scotty Barnes, which they are not willing to do.
Well, here's the deal. At least his agent is doing the talking for him, and his agent has made it very clear that it's Phoenix or nothing. So at least you have that. Like, he's not going to say anything because Katie never said.
People are arguing that Zach Lowe is on the same level as Skip Bayless. So don't take him seriously.
All right, we won't take him seriously. Like I said, we won't know. But the reports have been very consistent that Phoenix is at the top of the list, right?
Everyone knows that.
So
keep an eye on the Vegas line.
So we'll see what happens. Once again, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I'm glad at least we know what's happening with the Suns right now and that Ayton's going to be here. And so we know where the roadmap's going to have to be. It'll January 15th at the most until we find something out. It could be this summer. Mikal's got to go. You know what I mean? That's literally what it is. If it happens this summer, Mikal's got to be part of the deal. If we wait until January 5th, Ayton's going to be a possibility to be part of the deal on his agreement. Some people say KD doesn't want to wait, but the Nets have been shown that they will. Like Gabe said, Mark's just signed an extension, so maybe just get some pressure off his back.
Absolutely. He was
he can now
his
make
job
a
was on the
move now.
line. Yeah.
And he can now make a move now.
Interesting.
So it's a lot of things happening. So we just have to wait and see.
things have to be speeding up, right?
Look at us right now. Right now, we're like, we need to have the Brian Windhorse.
God, man, people use that meme so much, I don't even like it anymore. That shit is played out quicker than the Dougie.
Harpoon says, but Ayton can veto a trade if not the team he wants. That's why I say it would have to be. It could probably be a little more. That's why I think it'll be the summer for McHale and some picks.
I say we just
CP3 and KD gonna bump heads. Could be. They could bump heads, Romp. You never know.
Nah,
but
that'd be fine.
At least CP3 has, likes basketball and wants to win.
CP3 gets the respect that he deserves from KD. He will get the respect he deserves from KD. If CP3 was somebody like Kyrie or Westbrook, maybe. But if he can respect Kyrie, he gonna respect CP3. CP3's brain is so valuable, bro. And he'll respect his basketball IQ. They're not gonna get on each other's bad side.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think stylistically how these two play though. I'm trying to think.
Chris Paul.
There's going to be an adjustment period where
will
Chris
set him up.
KD wants to do. Will he? Because
KD
seems to be a bit of a. He's more of a. I'm not gonna say ISO scorer, but
he can do whatever he wants at any time.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants, but
from wherever.
He ain't running no pick and rolls. I'll tell you that.
He doesn't need to. Nah, doesn't need to. God damn, we better get him, bro. You got anything else?
We better. If we don't get him, then what?
Worst team in the league. No, it's
stop.
Our window's closed. Our window is closed.
If we don't get KD, I will say this: every team is getting better, but we don't know how much better they're going to be. The Warriors still going to be the Warriors, but we may be a 4 or 5 seed. Or we may do what we did again last year, where we just played our starters a crazy amount of minutes and win a lot of games, and then when it comes to the playoffs, they're tired and gassed out.
I can't wait for it, bro.
Burner says we want KD. What we're getting, Frank Kaminsky.
Nah, Kaminsky gone. He's with the Hawks.
No, Roy, we didn't win. We got smoked.
Yeah, we got cucked, Roy. All right, man. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. I might put a video out later tonight or something. I don't know. But
before we leave, I have to tell my boy Romp, stop being a hater. Tori, if you're watching, stop being a hater.
Just try to relax. I
love you guys.
Try to be happy for the Suns that KD
Don't be
wants
happy
to
for
be
Suns.
here.
Be happy for me.
Be happy for Sundo. Is that too much to ask? All right, man. Later. Go Suns.
All right, we out.
Suns lose. Suns lose.
Suns lose. Suns lose.
Pedro, my kid's crying, but you don't know what the you're talking about. Man, Johnson, let's go. Dunk on someone. Oh!
Frank. Second free throw for Brooks. It's off! It's off!
Passes the business. Biombo!
McHale has it! Oh, come on, baby. 4 seconds.
I didn't even know SSBBW existed.
Oh, shit!
You said both cheeks were gonna be spread.
I beat the shit out of Aaron Carter.
Cam Johnson, D3! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
Looking for somebody.
Oh,
what the fuck?
What
just happened? What just happened?